Hey guys, Mango again. I'm going to try something different with this video. This time I'm not going to have the regular commentary in the background from the tournament, just from popular request. These games are a little bit shorter and not too much to talk about, so it's going to be a little easier for me. I guess let's start it off. Alright, it's me versus Potwasher in the grand finals, yeah. I have Dragon and he has Shadow. See what he keeps. He just mulliganed everything, right? Gets the exact same thing he mulliganed. My hand is okay. I have Emissary into ramp. Oh, then I draw ramp. This is all off. Like, I don't really remember these games, so I'm just gonna commentate as it goes. He has a decent curve. He has a 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that timer is right there. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Angel of the Word and Shadow. It's aggressive, but I think there's better 3-drops. Yeah, I just Grimir. There's no reason to. I don't want to like lose too much life right away. And he has to kill 2 guys to even get through it. Here he shows that Angel Word's okay. Like it's I don't know. I prefer the 3-drops. I draw a Dragon Warrior, which is a really good top deck. If I didn't have that, I could be in a really bad spot. So I can remove 2 things off the board. He gets his first Cerberus on the board. So here's really scary for me, because if he had ghosts, I would just be dead. Goes for face, puts me in 7. Pretty sure I can't Salamander Breath the board. Like, I can't kill everything. So I would just get another body on there. With the the Alia, the Dragon Knight. Clean up his board. And as you notice, my hand is triple Bahamut. Which is kind of crazy. So he's actually in a kind of scary situation. I have 8 damage on the board, and I'm Dragon, so I have a good chance of just having Storm. He just passes. And he wants to save his Evolve for damage. Yeah, I get some good draws there with the Emissary. And you start healing out of range. Still, if he draws the ghost, I'm dead. If he draws Phantom Howl at any time. Trading, get healed up to 10. He draws his 3rd Cerberus. He has to remove my Sybil. And it's really tough. Like, this is really expensive for him to remove it. It's expend Evolve and a Cerberus. And a Coco. At this point, there's like nothing you can do. Unless he top decks the Phantom Howl. And I can trade my Dragon Warrior, but it doesn't seem worth it. Might as well just, like, I don't know, use the Salamander. I have 3 Bahamuts. It's like I don't really need a board clear. He draws, I think that's his 3rd Angel of the Word. Yeah. He has to expend all of his stuff just to remove the Sybil. Sybil's such a huge threat if you leave it on the board, constantly healing every turn. I draw my third Sybil, but I'm just going to drop Bahamut because I know exactly what is in the hand. I know he is exactly double Coco. And then he draws his Phantom Howl way too late. That was the game. It was just him not having that great draws. If he drew a Phantom Howl a few turns earlier, I would be dead. But me having the Sybil, just healing myself out of range. Alright, it's now it's my Shadow versus his Forest. My opening hand's not that great. The Lurching Corpse is nice because it can kill a Ancient Elf pretty efficiently. I also draw the 1-drop, which is really good. Like, my hand's very good at dealing with big wards. Two fairy circles turn 1, and turn 2 just plays 2 fairies. Here I'm thinking about him having an Ancient Elf, so I start trading. Because if I left off both those fairies, he would trade them both into my Lurching Corpse and then play Ancient Elf. He's got a hand of 2 more fairy cycles and a May. So he can aggressively put himself on the board with a bunch of 1/1s. Other than that, he doesn't really have much action. He doesn't have a Elven Princess or a Ancient Elf. Here I'm still worried about Ancient Elf. Like, I'm thinking he probably didn't want to, he might have it, but didn't want to play it because I have the Lurching Corpse on the board. But at this point, I can't really efficiently trade anymore. Let's go face. I'm threatening to play a Catacomb here. So I'm kind of inviting him to trade before he plays an Ancient Elf. I don't remember if he goes face here or not. Because his turn 5 plays Fina. And like I said, he just has a bunch of 1/1s. That kind of a miss. You can still almost clear my board. Lurching Corpse is kind of awkward for him to deal with. He has to kill it last because he's going to lose 2 things from it. I think he realized he's got pretty bad trades. He expends his 3rd fairy cycle, so he's not saving it for hand size or to combo with roaches. Decides not to kill my mummy. I think he realizes he has to start being aggressive because his hand's not really giving him anything. I draw the Reaper. But I think here I'm like, yeah, I can't take too much damage from just random fairies. And plus, if he has an Ancient Elf, I need to get rid of these fairies before he puts them back in his hand. Because if I just go face, I'm at risk of him getting that. There, he top decks Ancient Elf. If he had all those fairies on the board, he would have got huge value because he would have gotten them all back for his hand size, which he needs. And you get a huge Ancient Elf. Could also get the May back in his hand if I didn't clear it. Yeah, so he clears there, and he takes. I think he takes the value trade. Here it's a little awkward for me I don't really have a great play. Again, I might want to keep my life total healthy, so I'm pretty sure I clear the Fina. Just thinking about it right now. Yep. Evolve, trade Fina. He's only got one move he can make. That's Ancient Elf and then replay the Gobble Mage. Now I have the option of playing Death Breath, I think. Death Breath, or use Mimi to remove the Goblin Mage. So I think that's what he's prepping for. He's prepping for... He's making his Ancient Elf 5/6. It makes it harder for me to deal with. So since he evolved, I went to go with just a Death Breath. Slow him down. There's a huge difference between having 4 health and 6 with the Ancient Elf. He draws him. Did you already have the May? No, I got the May off of the Goblin Mage. He draws Fina. May lands. Pretty obvious trade with the Goblin Mage. I don't know what he's fishing for there. I guess he just wanted to get another draw, see if he could play anything else. He draws the Elf Queen, which you can't play this turn. Yeah, play my second Cerberus. I now have 2 Mimis to remove the Ancient Elf. I still have the Evolve I can use to remove the Fina. I know he still has May, but it's a 50-50. I draw a second May. So he gets 2 50-50s. But I think he takes the safe route and guarantees the removal on both things with the Lily. And he probably wants to remove both things anyways. He can't allow me to have the ward up. Also, he top deck. He also has 2 of his silver bolts, which isn't great. I'm pretty sure he runs 3 of them. Don't exactly remember his deck list. Yeah, he goes for the full board clear. He's got very little hand size since I dealt with all his fairies earlier before he got that Ancient Elf. I get another Death Breath, allowing me to play Death Breath and drop the Reaper. I'm not worried about Will of the Forest since his hand size is so small. He draws a Justice. Now the Silver Bolts are really awkward. His hand's really awkward at the moment. He can only play like at most 2 things, which is Elf Queen and the Justice, or you can play 1 Silver Bolt. And Silver Bolt only hits for 4. So he can clear two zombies. So like he does that for the card draw. Like, is that better than using Justice and playing the Elf Queen? Maybe he's worried about his life total and saving Elf Queen for the heal. I draw the Attendant here. So this is just... I just go crazy on the board. So I play the Attendant. get a Lich, buff my Lurching Corpse. I also have a Soul Conversion in my hand, which has been there like the whole time. Use that, buff my Lurching Corpse even. Sorry, not the Lurching Corpse, my Reaper. Buff my Reaper even more. I now have what, I have like 20 damage on board. So even if he heals himself with the Elf Queen, he still dies the next turn. Like his best play is like Elf Queen Justice and kill my zombie, but I just buff my Reaper some more. So he loses. Alright, those were the games. First game, he had like the curve, he had multiple Cerberus, he just didn't find the Howl until way too late. Second game, he just has a bunch of fairies, and I realized if I get rid of these fairies before he gets some value off them, like return it to his hand, buff an Ancient Elf, if I just remove those, he's gonna have a hard time. He spent 3 fairy cycles, so he needs to get more card draw, more ways to generate hand size. And I figured then if I just remove his board, I can win the game off that. Alright, those are the games. Thanks for watching. That was the tournament. Guess I'll see you guys in the playoffs in a few months. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos. Check out Twitch, check out Twitter, whatever, all that stuff. Yeah, see you guys later.